Hello my gorgeous loves out there and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to play with some makeup that I've recently picked up. I have some newer releases, some older releases, and I want to create a soft pastel kind of springy look. But before we get into this video, if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bri and I am just a crazy lover of all things beauty, and I like to post a lot of fun, colorful makeup content. I like to do a lot of indie makeup, so if that is what you're into, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. But with that being said, let's get into this video. Alright, welcome to my bare face. I am ready to put on some makeup and get glowy, get springy. I want to do a pastel graphic liner look. Even though the weather is not very springy right now, it's kind of cold today, which is weird, but we've been having a lot of beautiful warmer days and I'm so excited for spring and the summer to come. But let me get into the products that I'm going to be working with and then we'll get into the makeup look. Of course, I'll leave timestamps if you just want to get right to the makeup, but I like doing this part so you can see all the products. So I'm going to be playing with the Unearthly Cosmetics Not in the Mood palette. This is one of their newest releases, and this is a cake liner palette. Look at the graphics. I love the designs that they do on their palettes. And then here are the shades. There's split liner pans. There's also metallic liners in here, so I'm really excited to see what their cake liner formula is like. And then I also picked up some more Ensley Rain shadows. This is their Cosmic Dreamer Full Moon eyeshadow collection. I picked up 4 more. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them in the look because they're a little darker, but I have these other 5 that I've shown on my channel before, like I did swatches, but they're so good, so creamy and beautiful, so I'll probably use some of those. And then I also picked up the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter in medium. Yes, I was influenced. Everybody talks about this. This is sold out so many times. And I was like, I want to be that glowy, dewy girl, even though I'm oily. Now, I'm worried that this might not do well on my skin, but I'm going to give it a try because I want to be that person. And then I did also pick up some new concealers. I have 2 here. I have the Stay Naked Quickie Concealer. This one is in 40 NN. It has a little brush at the top. And then I also picked up the It's Cosmetics Bye Bye Dark Spots Concealer Plus Serum. This one's really, really new, just came out. I got light warm in this one, but I'm gonna use one on each side. Hopefully I can make them work. I did also pick up a cream bronzer from Makeup Revolution. This is their Ultra Cream Bronzer in medium. I put my finger in it already, but it's on the cooler side and it seems really nice, like how it feels. I also picked up this brow lift from e.l.f. I seen someone on YouTube rave about this. It's a clear gel that like helps you get that laminated brow effect, so I'm gonna use that. Also picked up some lip products from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty sale. They had the Urban Decay lipsticks and they have a bunch of different formulas, and I was watching Jen Felp and she says she loves the shine version. It's like a tinted shiny lip balm kind of deal, so I picked up 3 colors. I got the shade called Local Shine. Here's how it looks like in the component. And then I also picked up the shade called June Gloom. And I also picked up the shade called DLTA Shine. And then I also picked up this e.l.f. Old Face. I think it's a satin lipstick. This one is in Drive. I'm not sure which one I'll end up using, but I wanted to show you what my options are here, and that is it for the makeup that we're gonna get into. So let me get a little closer and start slapping this makeup on my face. Before we go into the Halo Glow, I have to use something matte in my T-zone. Like, I just need it because I just get so oily, and I know this glowy enhancer is just gonna make me look even more glowy than I already naturally get with my oils. So I'm just putting that all in the T-zone. By the way, this is the Essence Poreless Partner Primer and the mattifying and blurring option. It dries down to a matte finish. I love it. Now let's get into the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I've seen a lot of people use this as a like foundation, but it's usually people with perfect skin, and I do not have perfect skin and I'm too oily to do something like that. But we are going to use it more as a primer. So I'm just gonna spackle it on my face. Wow, this has like more tint than I was expecting. I mean, I've seen people put it on, but oh, okay. I guess I could kind of see how you could get away with just using this as a foundation if you know, you have pretty good flawless skin. Let me run some down my neck. I'm just putting this everywhere. And let me get a brush to like spread it around. Let's see how this is gonna look. I can tell it's definitely glowy. It's definitely doing what it says it's going to do, give you that halo glow effect. It's pretty. I mean, it looks pretty and it's spreading really nicely over everything. Now I'm going to go over my face with a sponge. This is from ItsBel Cosmetics. This sponge is so squishy and nice. I got this as like a gift with purchase. I picked up their new brushes, which I'm going to use in another video, but I'm mainly going to be doing graphic liner today. So that's why I'm not using the brushes in this video, but I love this sponge. So here it is all blended out on my skin. I feel like very bronzy and glowy. I like the effect and I can see why people really like this product. And it is sticky to the touch. So I feel like it's going to really grip to foundation really well. So I am going to go over it with the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Blurring Skin Tint in number 9. I want to use something lighter so I can have the glow come through, because I feel like if you use a really full coverage foundation, it might take that glow away. So I'm going to do this off camera since I've used this on camera many times, and then I will be right back. So there it is with the Fenty Skin Tint over it. I can definitely still see the glow coming through. It looks so pretty and fresh and dewy and glowy. I love it so much, but I do have to set it, which will probably take some of the glow away. But let's go into this cream bronzer from Makeup Revolution. This is the Ultra Cream Bronzer in medium. So here's my face now that I have the skin tint on. I definitely still look very glowy, so it is peeking through that skin tint so nicely. I feel so fresh and healthy. I just love this look. I wish I just wasn't so damn oily. So I'm going to go into the Makeup Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer in medium. I've heard at least 4 different people rave about this bronzer, so it's like the time is now. I need to pick it up. So I'm going to start off with a brush, and I do like the tone of this one. It's kind of cool. Like it looks a little grayish, right? And most bronzers lean on the warm side, and I appreciate that so much since I have more of a cool undertone. So I'm going to just lay the bronzer down where I want it to be. Yeah, wow, this definitely has some gray to it, which is so different for a bronzer to be like that. It almost seems like it's supposed to be more of a contour. But wow, do you see how easy that's blending in? That was super, super effortless. And it seems just so creamy. Let me put some up here. I'm really liking the tone. I really do. I hate when bronzers can be like so orange. So I'm just gonna blend it out. I kind of put a lot on my forehead. Let's get that blended in. So here it is, all blended out on my skin. Hopefully I didn't use too much, but it's super bright in here, so I can't tell if I put too much on. But I like how blendable this product is, and I love the undertone. I can even contour with it a little bit, so that is so cool. So let's put on some concealer. I don't know why I skipped that step and went right to bronzer, but I'm going to start off with the Urban Decay Quickie Concealer on this side. I have 40 NN, which I think that was light, medium, neutral. It looks a little on the light side. When I was trying to find the shade and looking at the pictures, there like other shades looked like they were going to be too dark, but now this one looks like it's going to be way too light. Well, it's definitely going to give me a brightening effect, so I'm going to blend it out with this sponge. ItsBel. Let's see if it makes me look more awake and bright. It definitely like lifted my eyes up and gave me more brightness. You see the difference? That's insane what concealer can do. I'm gonna use a little bit more. It's not like a super thin formula, but it's not super thick either. It's really creamy and it's easy to blend. Like, look at that, like a couple taps and it's like going right into the skin. Now let's go into the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Dark Spots Concealer Plus Serum. This one is in the shade Light Warm, which I usually like to go on the warmer side with concealer because it helps brighten. This definitely is darker than the Urban Decay one. This one I think is a little bit of a better match for my skin tone because this one's really brightening the under eyes. This is probably going to mesh better into the foundation. Wow. This looks really good too. This one feels a little bit on the thinner side, but it does say it's a serum. concealer. So there's the other eye. I think it gives really nice like medium coverage, and this one's just a little bit thinner, but they were both easy to blend out. This one is just a little brighter, but I'm gonna leave it be. Just let it be. Once I powder and everything, I feel like it will all even out in the end. So now I need to put some powder on. I look really glowy and I wish I could keep it this way, but I just can't. I'll also go and do blush and highlighter, maybe fill in my brows because I don't have any new products like that to test. So I'm gonna do that off camera and I will be right back. All right guys, I am back and I did powder my face up with the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder in my project pan, getting so much use out of it. And then for blush, I went into the Adept Cosmetics Valentina Face Palette and I used this shade in the middle. It's so beautiful and glowy. A little bit more on like the warmer side. And then I used the Nabla highlighter in Amnesia. This is their Skin Glazing Glass Skin Finish Glow Powder. It's a beautiful like more warmer champagne shade. And then I filled my brows in with the Give Beauty pencil. This is the Hella On Point Ultra Fine Brow Pencil in number 6. So now we're gonna try out that e.l.f. brow lift so we see if I can get the laminated brow effect. I was watching, I think her name is Alexandra Rodriguez. She does a lot of vlogging, but she always talks about this product. I started watching her because of makeup, I think, or maybe fashion. So here it is. It's clear. I kind of stick my spoolie in there already. And I also picked this up from e.l.f., which is a perfect little size spoolie. And I'm gonna go in there. Oh yeah, it's really jelly-like. I feel like I might have put too much on the brush. Let me smooth that out. And we're gonna see if this will lift my brows up. Hopefully it doesn't leave a residue. But I mean, she swears by this. And I really love the one from Benefit, the like gel brow setter. But if I could find a cheaper alternative, I'm still here for it. And this spoolie is like the perfect size from e.l.f. I think you can buy them like in a set. I might be lying. But I'll have to make sure to clean this spoolie off after I do this so I don't get like, you know, brown stuff in the gel. But I do feel like it's giving a more laminated effect to my brows and it's holding up my hairs. I don't know if you can see, but I can see it's doing it. It's doing the job. Okay, I can see why she really likes this. I have such long brows. I need to trim them a little bit. And use the brow gels. Like most brow gels can't hold my brow hairs up because they're on the longer side, but I think this is gonna work. It's definitely stuck my brows up really nicely. So now I need to put on some eye primer before we get into this eye look. I'm gonna use the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. Just something I'm trying to finish up, tried and true. So I'm just gonna spread that everywhere so we can have a nice base. So now let's get into the Unearthly Cosmetics Not in the Mood palette, and I'm going to use it with the Glisten Cosmetics liner brushes. I got a set from them and they're so good. If you need some good liner brushes, check out Glisten Cosmetics. So I want to start off with this pan right here called Delight. It's like a pink and it looks like it's a metallic darker purple, and I want to use the purple side. And I just put a little water in there. That's how you activate the shade, is by putting water in it on cake liners. I mean, I'm sure most of you already know that, but I'm gonna go in there and get the shade nice and creamy and get it all over my brush. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is definitely a metallic one. And I'm going to create like a wing shape on the outer corner. Do that. Ooh. It's kind of like a grayish purple. And I'm just gonna use this only on the outer corner. Okay, so there we go for the outer wing. And now I want to go into a lavender shade. So I'm gonna go into this pan right here called Smooth and go on the lighter side. It's a very light lavender tone. And I'm going to continue the arch here. I'm not going to take it all the way in. And that's a nice creamy, very light lavender shade. And I'm doing this with my eye open so I can just keep above where my eye naturally creases at, since I have more hooded eyes. So I have to take it a little bit higher so it will show the line when my eyes are open. That looks really good. So now I'm going to go into the Mood pan right here. It has white and black, and I'm going to go on the white side, put some water in it, and I'm going to use the Glisten Cosmetics number 3 brush. And I'm going to swirl in there. Hopefully I don't get black in there. And then I'm just going to use that in the very beginning and touch up to the lavender. So it's like, you know, 3 different colors. So there's the little liner shape. I like 3 different colors. I think it looks really cool, and that white shade is so pigmented. So now let's get into the Ensley Rain Cosmetic shadows, and I want to use them all over the lid. So I want to take this Hollow Moon one. This is one of the new ones I picked up. It's a holographic one. It's on my finger right there. Look at that. It's a little taupey. And then I'm going to go into Lotus Moon in the inner portion. This one I've already used on camera, but I love it so much. It's such a brightening shadow. So let me get a little flat brush right here, and I'm going to start off with Hollow Moon. I'm so happy this finally arrived. It was on back order for a little bit, but it's so pretty, and I'm into the holographic shadows. They're just so cool. I'm gonna wet it a little bit, and I'm just gonna fill in the outer corner here. Like it's gonna go with like the tones of like the purple, since it's like a taupey kind of shade. Sorry, I was like trying to find it. I was like, where did I put this shade on the table? And I'm just gonna fill in that space right there. There it is on the outer corner. Can you see it? I don't know if you guys can really see the holographic effect of it, but it's really, really pretty. I love holographic shades. I think they look so much better in person. So now let's go into the Lotus Moon shade and use that on the rest of the lid. This one is so bright and shifty and intense and gorgeous. Oh yeah, so I'm just gonna cover the whole inner portion with this one. So there's the shadows on the lid. I think those look really pretty with like the graphic shape. And I think that's it. I don't know if I'm gonna add any gems, but I think that's it for the shadows and liner. And I'm just gonna keep it bare on the bottom part and probably put a white liner in my waterline. So I'm gonna go and finish off the eye look, and then I'll get back and we can pick a lippy, put that on together, and then wrap up this video. So I'm back. I put some liner on. I used the Solmone Gel Liner in number 11 to brighten up the waterline. And I did use the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara and the Milani Highly Rated Mascara to give my lashes some drama, make them look a little bit more full and long. And now we're going to get into a lippy, and I'm going to use one of the Urban Decay Shine lipsticks. I'm going to use June Gloom. I think that's going to be the best color for this look. It's a light, milky, like beigey nude. Hopefully I can pull it off. Usually milky shades don't do that well on me, but we'll see. Oh, I actually think this works. It makes my natural lip color just a little lighter, and it's very glossy. Now it's not as melty as the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lips, but it's giving the same shiny effect. I like it. Surprisingly, I'm able to pull this off. This is pretty. I don't know what possessed me to get such a light nude. Normally I go for all the bold, dramatic colors, but this spoke to me, and I'm happy I picked it up because it's perfect for more like softer spring looks. It just goes with this eye look perfectly. So that is it for the eye look, guys, and the face and the skin. I feel really pretty, very springy, super glowy, like everything performed really nicely. And lately I haven't been really trying duds. So I am happy for that, happy for my pockets. I feel like that halo glow gave such a beautiful, nice glow to the skin. I can see why people really love this. Now, I'll have to wear this makeup all day to see if it actually lasts because I have an oily skin type. But I do like the effect, and it does sit really nicely under foundation. Definitely a skin tint is like the best option if you want more of the glow to come through. But it's pretty. I get the hype now. I hope it will work for my skin type. As for the concealers, I think both of them were nice. Both of them are really pretty. They sit nicely under the eyes. I feel like they're kind of similar, like how they blend. Now this one's a little on the creamier, thicker side, and this one is more on the thinner side. It's definitely more of a serum concealer texture. And this one's just a little warm. This one's a little bit more lighter and neutral, but they seem really nice. They're almost similar. Like the amount of coverage was about medium coverage. it's like a satin concealer, I would say. I wouldn't say they're like both really hydrating or anything, but more satiny like. And then the Unearthly Cosmetics Not in the Mood palette. I like this a lot. It's really nice, creamy, easy to use. They went right on the lids like so easily. They remind me of the Glisten ones. So I think Unearthly did a really good job with this palette. I love the options, and I love that there's metallic ones in here too. And I really like the 3 shades that I was able to use. Of course, I love the Ensley Rain Cosmetics singles. They're so pretty, reflective, and shifty. And that hollow one is really pretty on the outer side. I like the gel from e.l.f. wherever it went on my desk, the brow lift. Definitely helped give the laminated brow effect. And the cream bronzer. I love the tone. I love that it's on the cooler side. And it blended like a dream. So I can see why people really love this. Like, I feel like more people need to talk about that cream bronzer. It's really good. I know that most times Makeup Revolution is a total miss with most of their products, but this is a hit, guys. Makeup Revolution did something with this formula, and I do like this lipstick. It's so glossy and pretty, has a little pigment. It's nice and soft and pretty. I can't wait to try the other shades, but I think that's everything. Did I miss anything? Nope, that was it, guys. So I had so much fun creating this fun springy look. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video, enjoyed this look, and I just hope you guys are like doing well and having a great start to some warmer weather. Hopefully it's warmer where you're at. It might still be cold, but you know, warmer days are ahead. Just remember that if you're in a cold place. But you guys will have to let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What makeup have you been trying or loving on? What is your vibe for spring? Do you have any plans? I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you enjoy this video, you like a lot of fun, colorful makeup content, you like a lot on indie makeup, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I would love to have you here. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I'll have all the products I used today linked in case you want to check them out for yourself. I will also have other videos of mine you might be interested in watching, and I will also have my contact and my social media platforms. I'm also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_Beauty. So if you want to join my Instagram fam, I would really love that. But guys, thank you so much for taking the time to hang out with me, see me do some makeup, and just chill with me. I really appreciate all of y'all, and you guys are just so amazing. But I do hope you are all doing well wherever you are in the world, and I'm just sending you all so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.